You know there's something truly special about mornings, isn't there? That quiet time when the world is just waking up and you have a fresh start ahead of you. But let me ask you, how do you usually start your day? Do you roll out of bed feeling stiff, maybe a little achy, or even like your energy is already running low before the day really begins? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we get a little wiser in years, our bodies don't bounce back quite like they used to. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to stay that way. That's why today we're talking about Morning Muscle Boost, 5 easy moves for seniors. 60+ songs. These simple, gentle exercises are designed to help you wake up your muscles, improve flexibility, and set the tone for a day full of energy and ease. And the best part? You don't need any fancy equipment or a gym membership, just a few minutes and a willingness to show your body some love. Now, before we dive in, let's talk about why these morning moves matter so much. As we age, our muscles naturally lose some strength and flexibility, and our joints can get a little stiff overnight. But starting your day with a bit of movement helps get the blood flowing, loosens up those joints, and even boosts your mood. It's like giving your body a gentle nudge to say, "Hey, we've got a great day ahead. Let's make the most of it." So, are you ready to get started? Let's begin with the first move, the gentle reach and stretch. This one is perfect for easing tension in your shoulders and back, especially if you wake up feeling a bit tight. Here's how you do it. Sit comfortably on the edge of your bed or in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Now, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly raise both arms up toward the ceiling, reaching as high as feels comfortable. Imagine you're trying to gently touch the sky. Hold for a moment, then slowly lower your arms back down. That's it. Simple, right? Try this 3 or 4 times, moving with your breath. Inhale as you reach up, exhale as you lower down. Now, let's move on to our second move, seated side stretch. This is wonderful for loosening up your spine and improving flexibility in your torso. Sitting tall, place your left hand on the seat beside you for support. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, reach your right arm up and over to the left, stretching the right side of your body. You should feel a gentle pull along your ribs, not pain, just a nice release. Hold for a few seconds, then slowly come back to center. Repeat on the other side. Doesn't that feel good? These first 2 moves are all about waking up your body gently, getting rid of that morning stiffness, and preparing you for whatever the day brings. And the beauty of them is that they're so easy to fit into your routine. No need to rush or push yourself too hard. Just listen to your body and move at your own pace. Now let's talk about our third move, ankle circles. You might be thinking, ankles? Really? But trust me, this little move is a game changer for improving circulation and keeping your feet and legs feeling strong. Sitting comfortably, lift one foot slightly off the floor and slowly rotate your ankle in a circle, 5 times clockwise, then 5 times counterclockwise. Then switch to the other foot. It's such a small movement, but it makes a big difference, especially if you spend a lot of time sitting. And there you have it, 3 simple, effective moves to start your morning off right. We'll go over the last 2 in just a bit, but for now, why not give these a try tomorrow and see how they feel? Remember, the key is consistency. Just a few minutes each morning can add up to big improvements over time. Now that we've got our upper body and ankles warmed up, let's focus on some moves to strengthen our legs and improve balance, because staying steady on our feet is so important as we age. Ready to keep going? Let's move on to our next set of exercises. You've already done the most important thing. You've started. Those first 3 moves, the gentle reach and stretch, seated side stretch, and ankle circles, are like a friendly hello to your body in the morning. And now, we're going to build on that by focusing on 2 areas that really matter as we get older: leg strength and balance. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Balance exercises? Do I really need those? Well, here's the thing. Staying steady on our feet isn't just about avoiding slips or falls, though that's important too. Good balance means more confidence when you're out walking, gardening, or even just moving around the house. And strong legs? They're your foundation. They help you stay independent, active, and full of energy. So let's get into our fourth move, seated leg lifts. This one is wonderful for waking up those thigh muscles without putting stress on your knees. Sit tall in your chair with your feet flat on the floor. Now, slowly straighten one leg out in front of you, keeping your toes pointing up. Hold for just a second or two, long enough to feel your thigh muscle working. Then gently lower it back down. Try to keep the movement smooth, not jerky. Do this 5 times on one leg, then switch to the other. If you want a little extra challenge, you can even point and flex your foot as you lift. Now, here's a tip. If straightening your leg all the way feels tough at first, that's okay. Just lift as high as feels comfortable. Over time, you'll notice it gets easier. That's your muscles getting stronger. All right, let's move on to our fifth and final move. Standing heel-to-toe balance. This one's fantastic for improving stability, and you can do it right next to a countertop or sturdy chair for support if needed. Here's how it works. Stand tall, holding onto something if you prefer, and place one foot directly in front of the other, so your heel touches the toe of the opposite foot, almost like you're on a tightrope. Hold this position for 10 to 15 seconds, then switch feet. Now, if that feels too tricky at first, no worries. You can start with your feet hip-width apart and simply shift your weight from one foot to the other, getting used to the feeling of balancing. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Even a few seconds of trying this each day will help. And there you have it, 2 more moves to add to your morning routine. The seated leg lifts for strength and the heel-to-toe balance for steadiness. Combined with the first 3, you've got a full, gentle workout that takes just minutes but makes a world of difference. Now, I'd love to share one last tip to tie everything together, because how you finish your morning movement is just as important as how you start. So, let's talk about how to wrap up your routine in a way that leaves you feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to take on the day. You've made it to the best part, the finishing touch that turns these simple moves into a complete morning ritual. Because here's the truth. How you end your movement routine is just as important as how you start. You've warmed up your muscles, strengthened your legs, and worked on your balance. Now let's send you off feeling loose, light, and ready to enjoy your day. So, after your heel-to-toe balance, let's take a moment for deep breathing with shoulder rolls. This isn't just a cool down, it's a way to signal to your body and mind, we did great, and now it's time to feel good. Here's how it works. Stand or sit, tall, feet planted firmly. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, letting your ribs expand. As you exhale, gently roll your shoulders up, back, and down in one smooth motion, like you're drawing little circles with them. Do this 3 times, moving with your breath. Can you feel that? It's like hitting the reset button on tension. This tiny habit does so much. It releases any last bits of stiffness, helps your posture, and even calms your mind. And that's the magic of these 5 moves together. They don't just wake up your body, they set you up for a better mood all day long. Now, before we wrap up, let's talk about making this routine stick. Because what's the point of knowing these moves if we don't do them, right? Here's my best advice. Pair them with something you already do every morning. Maybe it's right after you brush your teeth or while your coffee's brewing. Tie these exercises to an existing habit, and suddenly, they're not another thing to remember. They're just part of your day. And remember, progress over perfection. Some mornings you might do all 5 moves with energy. Other days, maybe just 2 or 3. That's more than okay. What matters is that you showed up for yourself. Even 5 minutes counts. So there you have it. Your morning muscle boost in 5 easy moves. From the gentle reach and stretch to the heel-to-toe balance, each one is designed to help you feel stronger, steadier, and more vibrant. But more than that, this routine is a gift you give yourself. A daily reminder that your body is capable of wonderful things at any age. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Did you try these moves? How did they feel? Drop a comment below. Your experience might inspire someone else to start their own morning boost. And if you found this helpful, do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe for more simple, uplifting tips to thrive after 60. Because here's the truth, my friend. Every morning is a fresh chance to move, feel better, and enjoy this beautiful stage of life. So here's to you, to strong muscles, steady steps, and mornings filled with energy. Now go shine today.